Hello everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Marvel minifigure review video. Let's just get right into it. Today, I will be reviewing my newly arrived LEGO Marvel Custom ARES minifigure. Yes, ARES, the god of war. I know, in LEGO, amazing. Right out of the comics, nuts. But ARES, the god of war. Like I did with my Sentry minifigure review video, I know a lot of people might not be familiar with Marvel ARES because he's in the Marvel universe, he's in the DC universe, and he's supposedly a real god in real actual history. But that's why people forget that he's in comics. And honestly, I love that, like, actual gods from actual history are in comics, DC, Marvel, any comics, because it just makes them just so much more cool. Like, you know what I mean? It really does. But Ares in the Marvel universe is a god, so obviously, think about like Thor, Hercules, gives him that sort of superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, senses. In that ballpark, that level of power, he is probably the most lethal fighter in the Marvel Universe because he's literally the god of war. He has unlimited stamina, healing factor, could basically, he's a god, again, gods heal very not very easily, but gods do heal. Gods could die, but he is immortal. He can't die from old age. You have to kill him, which might happen to him. But like I said, unlimited stamina. He actually could absorb and distribute energy. Awesome. He has slight magic abilities as well. He could summon weapons. Very, very cool. Obviously, with being the god of war, that's one of his like special abilities. This also, I guess, could lean into the magic side of his godly power, but he could influence any being involved in any conflict of war. So he could control basically world conflicts, which I know it could. That's why he's so dangerous and so powerful. But then just to round it out, he's a master at combat, a master weapons specialist of any weapon, modern, ancient, alien, like any weapon, guys. Guns, swords, axes, knives, bazookas, miniguns, any weapon. And that's really all of his powers. He's awesome in the comics. I've always loved Ares and Sentry. I kind of put them together as boys because they're the only two who go from Avenger to Dark Avengers. They're just so awesome in the comics. He's so awesome in the comics. He is one of Ares Shades, or the Shades of Ares. That story, that little comic string storyline is so good. He's so cool in the comics. But now that I've gone over his powers and who he is and rambled a lot, let's just go over the figure. And I'm going to shout the person out in the description. I'm so sorry for forgetting the name. Not like they're watching this right now. I mean, if they are, then hey, your figure's famous. Not really, but this is a LEGO custom, so it's a third-party minifigure, but it's compatible with LEGO. Like all you guys know, my LEGO customs on this channel. But I actually gave him official LEGO legs. These are from the Prince of Persia. It was because for some reason the legs that he came with didn't go in all the way, and these just work perfectly. He wears more black pants or armor in the comics anyway, and the gold just matches perfectly for the belt there. And I even like how the red, it sort of looks like the robes under the armor continues down to the legs as well. And we just have some more. I just look at that as more armor on the legs. The Prince of Persia legs really work so good for this character, but the body, I know it's a little grainy, but it is so good. I love the torso print because he wears a skull with like a skull and crossbones ish sort of logo on his armor in the comics, and that is exactly what we have printed onto this minifigure. But it's exactly like how I sort of compare it to like Drax's tattoos, how they have Lego heads as instead of human skulls. It is so cool. We have a Lego head skull instead of a human skull printed onto there. So awesome. It's really just so cool. The arm printing is fantastic. It is right out of the comics. It is so great. I love it. The back print is simple but nice. We even have the lines of like the muscles. Very nice. Subtle but very nice detail there. And this molded helmet is fantastic. I actually can't get it off the head. This is an official minifigure head because I like putting official minifigure parts on the custom minifigures that I go over, just to have some official Lego parts on them. But it's like one of those Loki Lex Luthor heads. I couldn't find a better one. I feel like this is the best I could do for now. But it's gonna have to be the best I could do for now because I can't get the helmet off the head. But I'll be able to figure that out. But I gave him a gun, a little scorpion, and I built his axe from the comics, not the double-bladed one, sort of the one with the little spike at the end in the back here, and I think it looks great. This is a great custom minifigure. I cannot believe that I have Gladiator, Sentry, Beta Ray Bill, and ARES in Lego minifigure form. It is truly amazing, and I'm just so happy to have him. These guys who make these custom minifigures, they truly are amazing and do amazing work, because if they didn't do this stuff, then we wouldn't have awesome comic book characters in Lego form like this. It's just truly awesome. But since we've gone over the figure, let's go to the final lineup. I can't get the angling really that good on video for this. This really isn't going to be the final lineup. This is just really a pre-final lineup. I sort of just recreated one of ARES' most iconic, probably easily his most iconic comic book cover, with him chugging a beer. I don't have a beer in Lego, but he's chugging a beer and shooting a minigun at the same time. So I tried to emulate that here, and I just think it looks very funny in the Lego version that I've done, but having some fun with these custom figures. Just so cool that I'm recreating that comic, because I've literally read that. But now let's go to the actual final lineup. And there he is, and he just looks so badass. I'm so happy to have him in Lego form. Truly awesome, all the crazy Marvel comic book characters I have in Lego form. But as you know, just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe. And I thank you for joining me on the journey. That's a review. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.